This roof is over the food court, which is, everybody knows how hard they are to maintain. The roof was installed, it's been in here 26 years, installed in 1990, and some of the biggest issues had is been with some of these tenants that put a lot of grease, and I've made them put these grease guards on, which I spoke about in the standards. This is, anybody knows anything, this is Sarku, Japan, and they're typically a big grease producer, so I have to make sure they keep their hood clean. I think they have to do theirs every 2 months. Some of them get away a little longer, depends on the tenant. But as everybody can see, the roof is protected. Hood's in pretty good shape for right now. This is another, not quite as bad as greasy tenant. This is Great Wraps, and they've got a little smaller container which works good. As you can see, no grease is getting on the roof, and that's really between contractors and putting it on there intentionally, or the fans not catching the grease. That's one of the biggest roof destroyers that I've seen. But I'd say this roof is in real good shape. It's a 20-year roof, and it's been in here going on 27 years. Scheduled to be replaced. This is another fairly greasy tenant, Great Wraps. You can see that is grease. That grease guard was kept it from going on the roof. And we're going on over, and you probably see the roof drains are run. Air conditioning drains or condensate drains are run to the roof. This is China Express. Also, as you can see, grease guard's working good. Roof around here in good shape. We have absolutely no leaks over here. This is another grease guard. This is for a little Athens Hero. They're not quite as bad as some of the others. They've got like a double guard on here, and it is doing a good job. This is Chick-fil-A. They've got a little smaller grease catcher on here. Tell the guys about time for them to change the filter media and time for them to clean their hood. This is another one of Chick-fil-A, and now all that is grease that would have been on the roof. Have to put a grease guard. This is one of the local tenants over here. It's a little harder to stay on top of them. They try to do a lot of their work themselves, and he is scheduled to have his fan cleaned this Sunday, but he just changed his filter media, and he changes it about once a month, and it does pretty good. This is his other one. He's got 2 stores, Bourbon Street and Ascawak. Have to stay on him a little bit, but he does a pretty good job with his little homemade filter. But this is the rest of the roof, and as I said, this roof is not bad for 26 years old, even though it is scheduled to be changed. I think we could get a little more life out of it if we needed to. We have absolutely no leaks over here, and everybody knows how hard it is for a food court area to keep with all the traffic. We've had a lot of units changed out, but just got to control the tenants. The contractors come